Perfect. I think we're now live. It should be just I think we're still waiting on a few platforms to go live, but how is everyone doing? I'm Chris Nascimento, as it says here. I'm going to be joined today by some of our team members at White Whale Marketing. We're going to try getting some guests on as well. A little last minute, as I had this idea later today, or earlier today, but later in the day. And yeah, we're just going to be watching the stream, having conversation, dialogue. If you're watching alone, maybe it'd be nice to have a little discussion in the background, as well as, maybe we'll touch on some interesting things. Trying to get some, different types of soccer guests on the podcast or on the stream, which should be fun. But I have AJ right now. He's one of our White Whale Marketing team members. He's going to be joining us in a few moments here. And yeah, we're just going to be watching the Team Canada versus Mexico. Huge game. I believe they were saying before the game started here, before they were ready to line up, that it's going to be the second coldest game. So, yeah, should be some good stuff. AJ, let me know when you're ready to come back on. Yeah, we'll see how this goes, and maybe we can do a bit more of this going forward, right? Whether it's, I don't know, watching hockey. Obviously, with Team Canada, it's a big talking point now. Okay, it says we're having little issues with Twitch, but that's life. We'll bring AJ on now, and yeah, here, AJ. Let me just. It says we have issues on Twitch.
Your audio is really quiet too.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me just. Is it better if I do this? I'll just pick up the.
I don't know if it's me, but it shouldn't be. One sec. It's just saying my audio is really quiet, and I don't know why.
Hello?
I can still hear you, but it's just really weird. It's not saying it's loud at all. Oh, there we go.
Is this you? It's your volume?
Go a little lower.
Too much?
Try now. That's good.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Well, as I said, this is our first. Wow, there's already someone on the ground. Do you have the game up yet, AJ?
I don't have it on Bell, but I'll be watching on a delayed stream.
Oh, okay.
But
well, I'll try not to give anything away, but you know what? First, before we kind of get going here, there's people watching now. AJ, someone just commented. I don't know if you should click that link, though. It's in regards to online TV. North Slider 905, let's go. I wonder if that's Haral. But, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, this is going to be our first. I didn't even see what happened because we were just doing the introductions. But there's a Mexican player down. I think you can turn it up a bit. Oh, it is Haral. Haral, how's it going, man? Haral's going to be joining us here soon. He's one of our White Whale Marketing team members as well. Yeah. Oh, quick plug. Always, the White Whale Marketing merch have to be repping the brand. But, yeah, this should be an exciting game. AJ plays soccer at St. FX. So what do you got for us? Give us a little breakdown. What's going to go on?
Ooh, I don't know. Big game for Canada. I mean, facing the U.S. was always a big deal, but facing other big teams in their conference. But I don't know. It's going to be a real test for them, but I think they're up for it. You got guys like Tajon's playing. You got guys like Johnny David's playing, Davies playing, and guys that are really starting to make their way through Europe compared to, we look at it 10 years ago, everyone was just playing in the MLS when the MLS wasn't really established. So I don't know. It's going to be a good game no matter what. I think it's just going to get really physical, really intense, and I'm saying 1-1 in the full time.
1-1? That's it?
1-1 in the full time. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much more than that. And then
that's big though. No, I was looking at the standings. Maybe that's something I can put up quickly afterwards. I'll make a graphic as we go here. But I think Canada's third, Mexico's 1, if I'm not mistaken. And then I really think it's just like fourth place. Who's in fourth place again?
Panama, and they're losing 1-0 right now.
But that's like the only time, because after that it's a huge drop off, right? So
yeah, Canada are 3 points above of Panama right now, and they're losing 1-0 to El Salvador. So, and then it's like 9 points. So
yeah,
even if Canada draws this, they're 1 point behind. I think it puts them 1 point behind.
Wait, you're
But I
saying
mean,
1 point behind who? The U.S.?
Mexico and the U.S. Yeah, if it
So
stays
Mexico and
1-1,
U.S. are tied.
what?
Mexico and U.S. are tied.
Yeah, they're both on 15 points. I mean, as of right now.
Fair. Not gonna lie, I did this thing. That's how I actually met Haral. I did this esports tournament. I think like 2 years ago now, maybe a year and a half ago, and we were having people play these like games as well as like live streaming and having discussions. It's so hard to focus to actually have a conversation with someone and also be watching a game, but it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, because you're just trying to focus the entire time of something that's happening. Like if something
Yeah,
happens in the game, everyone's just gonna go quiet.
exactly. So what minute mark do you have?
3:20 right now.
Oh, so I'm
I think.
4:27. I'm way ahead of you, just by a minute.
Oh,
But
that's fine. That's fine.
yeah. Well, I thought there was snow. Or maybe they just pushed the snow to the side.
There was pictures of them like they were using like leaf blowers to get the snow away.
No, wait. I remember I worked. What was it? Oh, was it the 100th grade cup? 105th? It was in Ottawa.
Was that the 100? Yeah, I
I
think
think it was
that's the
100. I
100.
think it was 100 because they had what's her name? Shania Twain get pulled onto the field
Yeah.
with dog sleds, right? So it's pretty memorable. And I was working that, and I remember the snowstorm was wild. It was freezing, and they
Oh
had
yeah.
snow blowers, these huge tractors on the field, and then the snow I think was coming down so hard that they can only like really do the lines, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, when we played, our team went to the national championship 2 years ago, like before COVID. It was in Montreal in the middle of November, and literally there's pictures where the turf is literally just white, and instead of doing like what they did here and like heating it up and then using like leaf blowers to clear it all off, they tried like plowing it just with like shovels and stuff, and it just brought all of the turf together, and we were literally just playing on rubber the entire time.
yeah. I think what they did at TD Place when I was doing the Great Cup, they had like these brushes on the tractors, right?
Yeah, that's what it
They got
is.
it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure this is the same thing, right? Because this is the Edmonton Elks. Another issue with Twitch. I don't know what's going on with Twitch today, but we're live on Facebook and YouTube still, which is fine. But yeah, that makes sense. But you can even like see. I don't know if you see like the lines on the field. You can see like like a built up of rubber, right?
Yeah. It's just because when you brush turf, it just all comes up, right? So it's gonna make the ball really bouncy. Which, I mean, it's kind of why some of these passes have been, I mean, a little off right now, and it looks really bouncy out there. And they're playing on turf, to be fair.
I was also seeing something on what is it on Twitter, and like this is like the one time, not the one time, but this is when like home field advantage it really comes into play, right? Because when you think
Big time.
like Mexican climate, right? Like I saw
What is it? -10. It's -10 in Edmonton right now or something, and snow.
-10 isn't that bad though, right?
Yeah, but Mexico's used to playing in +20.
No, for sure. But then that's the thing, right? Where like I'm just picturing it now. Like every time I've ever been to Mexico, you're just in sandals, shorts, t-shirts,
Exactly.
your life. And they showed them like the Mexican team right before we went live, and they're all getting like these. They look like those chafters blankets, right? Where it's like these huge, like fluffy ones. Shout out Hush. Maybe it was Hush. Hush, if you're watching this, sponsor live stream. But yeah, no, it's pretty interesting. To be honest, it reminds me when I was in high school. I was on the football team, and we went to the very like the end, right? So we went to the finals, and I think it was around now, like mid to early November was the finals, and I think it was -20, -25. Like it was cold as balls.
Yeah.
And obviously that's not the most professional thing, but you understand the adjective that's needed. And the ground was so hard and frozen that our cleats couldn't go on the ground, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And then when you'd get off the field, the subs would be like throwing blankets on the starters to keep us warm, right? And then they would throw it back off. And then like obviously it's high school football in Canada, so it's not like we have these nice Hush or Chapters blankets.
Oh yeah.
I think it was literally just like parents who like I feel like there's a pickup truck full of blankets, and it literally just looked like a bunch of like blankets from home that like everyone was like
everyone just had brought them all at once. Yeah.
Couple wolves, couple plaid, couple quilts, right? So yeah, pretty.
I know they have space heaters on the bench, so that's gonna help them out a lot. Like they have 2 or 3 space heaters, I think. like
Oh,
behind, I don't know, yeah, behind the like the little dugout that they have. They have like these space heaters that like wrap around the side and then like warm straight across the bench.
yeah. No, we didn't have that in high school. That's for sure.
Not at all.
But you know what I am curious about? Honestly, look, I'm a fan of most sports. I feel like I'm pretty up to date with, sorry, with what's going on. But one thing that I never understand about soccer is in regards to the cleats, right? Like when I was younger, I'd always used to go on Nike, customize all these different cleats. I'm asking this because you play
Yeah.
still. So I'm seeing now there's like these Mexican players with standard looking cleats that you would expect when you picture a soccer cleat. But when you go on
Yeah.
Nike, they have like these specific turf cleats that have like these little balls. But I never see anyone wearing those.
It's because like these players they're used to playing on grass all the time. So they
Yeah.
usually wear what they call like soft ground because when it's grass, obviously it's a lot softer than it is just playing on rubber.
Yeah.
So you have soft ground, which are most of the time it's just metal cleats, which is what all the pros wear. So it's like a mix of like metal and plastic, and the studs are a little bit longer just for like grip on grass pitches.
Yeah.
But when you play on turf, you're supposed to wear artificial, which is like literally just looks like a waffle iron on the bottom, where it's just these tiny little pieces all across.
Yeah.
Do I have any?
AJ, give us a little show and tell. Let's see it.
I don't know if I have any turf ones anymore. I
Show
used to.
your boots regardless, though.
I will. Let's see which ones I can show. Oh, yeah, I'll show these Nike ones so you know what I mean. So, like, these ones here, right? I don't know if you can see that in the light.
Oh, those are nice. Yeah, I see those.
So it's like all these, like, only like a certain amount of little ones, but usually
Those
like
brand new?
Yeah, basically.
You haven't worn them yet?
No, bro, I haven't worn them. I've had these for a while. Just don't wear them.
Why?
I got so many boots. So many boots.
Let's see. Let's see. This is like sneaker closet.
Same as these.
Those are the ones in your pictures. I've seen those.
Like these are the ones that I wear like quite often. The ones that I actually wear now are still in the locker room, and then like these ones as well. Like they go laceless.
What do you think of the laceless versus lace ones?
It depends on the boot. Oh, the CR7s.
Oh yeah.
What else do I got here? That's all I have.
The little closet things just for boots.
Just for boots.
What is that?
Laceless Adidas X's, yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
These are all firm ground boots. So they all have like the they all have like the little. They don't have all of like the bunch of like little ones, but they all just have like this style. And then these are the same ones as the orange one. This is blue. Let's see if I can find anything that has like. Trying to see if there's anything similar. Oh, and then they also do like street shoes as well. So like when you play like futsal and stuff, you have like these, which are like the same ones, but they're just like flat with the gum grips on the bottom. I think that's all I have in here. But yeah, they no one really likes wearing artificial grass ones just because they like honestly you can like slip a lot. The whole point is why people don't wear like firm grounds like those ones on the turf is because a lot of people like tear their ACLs and their MCLs, like their meniscus and their knee.
What happens? Ones?
So there's the long ones which are soft ground. There's the smaller ones which are firm ground. Then there's the tiny ones that are for artificial grass. Because if you wear those medium ones and your foot plants in the turf and gets caught in the rubber, and then you try and turn, your foot doesn't turn, but your knee turns and then tears your ACL. It's happened to quite a few people.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think those injuries, right? Whether it's soccer, or football, even like hockey, those injuries where it's almost like contactless, right? Where someone actually just gets, I don't know, like wrong movement or like their leg gets caught or someone gets caught. That always seems to be the worst.
Oh, I know, because it's like contact doesn't hurt as much, but then it's like when it's something that, like for like rolling your ankle, for example, can do more long-term damage than just getting like a cleat to the knee or something.
Yeah. Seems like there's a lot of like stoppages or whistles going on in this game, no?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of fouls already. I'm surprised there hasn't been a yellow yet. It's already 13 minutes in.
I was reading this article this morning about a Canadian striker that changes. Yeah, the ball is like gliding. Like you just see like bouncing. He changed his commitment, I think, from England or Nigeria, or that was his options, to Canada. That's pretty interesting. Like it's almost like recruiting, right? Where you don't even necessarily like think about it too much.
Yeah, Ugbo, Ike Ugbo.
Yeah.
He's
Exactly.
23. He grew up in outside
England,
of
no?
Brampton. No, he was born outside of Mississauga, I think.
I thought it said
And
Calgary in the article. Maybe I was wrong.
that's there's so like it can happen like either way. So I don't know if you know AC Milan or Chelsea at all.
Of course.
Um, Tamori, Fiaco Tamori, English center back. He plays for AC Milan now, but played for Chelsea. He was born in Calgary and grew up. I think he was here for like 10 years and moved to England. Now he plays and he's played for the senior national team for the England team. Then guys like Ugbo, I mean, he's 23. He hasn't even like made like a under 23 appearance or something like that for the English team.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now so then he just because he was born in Mississauga and moved back to England when he was 10, he can still play for Canada. Like I could play for either if I was good enough.
Yeah, I could play for Portugal too, but the real
There you
question
go.
is if I'm good enough. Oh, there's the yellow.
Yeah,
I don't know if I gave it
but
away or did you get caught up?
no, I have it like live notifications on my phone as well. It's like I'm following along on both.
Yeah.
I'm only a minute behind.
These Canadian jerseys look crispy, and I think that's
They
the
are
thing. Whether
nice.
it's merchandise, whether it's jerseys, whether it's even my biggest issue with sports is hats. I absolutely hate hats in sports. I
Yeah.
find they look terrible, and this just looks crispy. Like for some reason too, I don't know why, but with the Canadian national kit, maybe it's changed recently, but I feel like I've checked like even within the last month. They don't put them on Nike.com, right? Like you have to go through Soccer Canada.
Yeah, they don't do that because there's like they only do it around like big tournaments. So if they make it to the World Cup, then they'll have the Canada on Nike.com.
Yeah,
So
but
like
no, look, in Portugal you can get all the time.
I know. It's like I also feel like it's based on is it worth putting it on Nike.com when will that many people buy directly from Nike? I mean, we're a sport marketing company. I don't see year round. I don't think enough people will buy like Canada soccer jerseys.
Yeah, but at the same time, like look at our shop, right? Like where you can get this great merchandise, whitewhalemarketing.shop. We use like a print on demand model, right? Where obviously I know Nike probably wouldn't do that in regards to like inventory and stuff, but I'm sure if they're like shipping it to Canada Soccer or anything like that, they're
They keep inventory on hand, right?
exactly right. They must have something, right? Because it's Nike, right? Even
Yeah.
if it's like 10,000 units, for us that's a lot, but like for them maybe it's not even that much, right? Where
It could also be backlog due to. It could also be to like the corporate backlog due to COVID because like
yeah,
I don't know, you can kind of see in the background, but like my Ronaldo jersey, I had to get it straight from England because Adidas sold out of. They didn't. First of all, they didn't even have player names on any jerseys, and they sold out of Man U jerseys, all three of them, in I think it was like a week or something like that.
that's crazy. You know
Because
what's
they just can't like their suppliers and their supply chain just slowed right down due to COVID, and I think that could be the case with Nike. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I feel like so obviously I understand like the transportation aspect of it, right? Like
Yeah,
wow, the ball's just going.
it's sliding a lot.
I should start answering some texts regarding to people coming on this. But shout out Haral, he's on YouTube now. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but I feel like they still have some type of control, right? Where I'm sure larger companies they even get the I don't know, they use their connections or they even use their buying power, right? To be like, hey, like we want this to get priority over company X, right?
Yeah,
But to be honest, even on that note, that I'm kind of thinking about it, there's been times in the past where I've thought about this, and even when I was like working for a team, I do not understand why teams don't do more of a print on demand.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Because like I can say this. In the past, right when I was working at that team, I remember they had jerseys, right, and everything they did, they got inventory from Macron, right, and they got like huge amounts of like inventory.
Yeah.
And I remember there was I think it was extra large, if I'm not mistaken, because I guess Macron runs small for like the typical Canadian build.
Yeah.
You're a big boy from Alberta or even AJ. We talk about this in our group chat. AJ's a big boy. That's a big lad. But you know what I mean. So a lot of Canadians are naturally bigger. So with Macron, when they sent their SKUs over, they didn't necessarily take that into consideration. So we ran out of XL. I'm pretty sure XL or large. I'm pretty sure it's XL, like this. So boom, no problem. But then our small jersey was almost at full capacity still, or full quantity.
Yeah.
So then the only way they're able to then get their new SKUs for extra large, they had to order everything. So not only did they not sell out on all these other sizes that they had trouble selling, they had to then double up on it so they could like provide the season ticket holders and like the fans with, you know, extra large jerseys. When it was like, come on, man, like I don't know, like isn't there a better thing to jerseys? Are a little different, but
you'd also assume that like big teams would have some form of like ERP system where they have like inventory management where they know they track their sales and they can tell in their inventory they don't have any XLs left, and it would automatically like order it from distributors.
Yeah, but
so,
I think
like, you'd just be surprised.
So they were aware of like what their inventories were, but it was more in regards to the supply. Well, was close. The supplier wouldn't like provide them with that one size.
Yeah.
Like, here, AJ, you talk for a bit while I answer these text messages to make sure everything's going all right.
Sounds good. I mean, the one thing that I do know just from like, I mean, at least monitoring Canada soccer over the past years, but I mean, when they were Umbro and when they had that old logo, I don't think a single person like watched Canada soccer games, but I don't know what it is about like this recent team and this complete rebranding that they've done has literally just sparked something new.
Which one?
Like, I mean, when Canada swapped from Umbro to Nike, they rebranded like their logo. They got a new coach in. All of these players are now playing in Europe and at like top levels in the MLS. Like, I don't know what it is, but people didn't care about Canada soccer now. And you guys can check out a nice little article written in the Sport Marketeer, sponsored by White Whale.
I don't know if is that in the description. If not, you know, you can check it out from one of our other videos on YouTube. Click the White Whale Marketing Podcast video. In that description, there will be a link. Or, anyways, AJ, continue on. You're on a good track right there.
But yeah, you know, it's in the article. You know, we talk about the rise of Canada soccer, and there's a new. I don't know what it is, if it's just youth development and people actually wanting to watch soccer now, and it's getting really popular. I mean, we're third place in past years. We wouldn't even be in the top 5 in this type of table right now. Yeah. I mean, if we qualify for the World Cup and then, you know, 2026 World Cup at home, I mean, it's going to be really interesting. I'm definitely going to some of the games. Getting tickets really early.
That's I think I have a buddy going to Qatar to watch some of the games, so that'd be cool.
That'll be hot, very hot.
I don't do well with heat. I went to the Middle East once. You know, so I made dinner right before this. Obviously, I need to eat. And I made like these pizza. It's one of my favorite things that I make. And you know when you open the oven and you just get that gust of hot wind?
You get that heat, yeah.
Heat. So I was in Israel. I think we were in Tel Aviv. And then we flew to, I think, the most southern airport. I forget what it was called. I think something with an E. And when we got there, you get out of the airport had fans, so it wasn't too bad, but it was still like, I don't know, it felt like 35 degrees in the airport. Yeah. And as soon as you like go outside, because I think I was on my phone, I couldn't get connection. So I'm like, hey, like I'm going to go outside quickly to see if I can get some connection. Boom. It was like an oven, like crazy. It hit me. And I checked my phone, 48 degrees, I think.
Yeah, it's a joke.
It was like.
Me and my family went on a trip over Christmas a few years ago.
1 second, AJ. We got a corner here. No. Okay, continue.
Unlucky. Yeah, we went to the Bahamas a few years ago, and I remember like we flew from Montreal in December, like snowing all the time. I think it was like minus 25. We had to be de-iced on the runway. And then we were at an airport. It was a really small airport in Nassau. We literally had to step off the plane and walk from the tarmac to the terminal. And stepping off that plane when I was wearing a winter jacket and wearing pants before that, and then walking out off the plane was the hottest thing ever. Oh my God.
I remember it.
Like what it is.
Canada, especially Ottawa, because Ottawa has like these huge discrepancies. Actually, Haral's in the chat here, so let's bring on our boy Haral, and he can chime in.
Oh my God.
Haral, how's it going? Let's go.
Haral. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for joining us. I think we have Nico coming in soon. So that's good. But there's a little beeping going on. Is everyone all right there?
Yeah.
Haral, that might be you.
I don't hear any beeps.
Sounds like a I'm not gonna say it, but it sounds like something that goes kaboom.
Someone's watch?
Don't think that's me.
Is it you?
No, I don't think so. I don't hear any ticking noises.
Here,
I don't
like,
hear it.
all right, I'll remove one person at a time, and we'll hear it. It's Haral.
Yeah.
Haral, it's you.
Oh, okay, that's tough. Yeah.
Log out and come back in. But and AJ, we'll continue that topic about branding because that's an interesting thing. But so what you're saying about like the Canadian team and rebranding, it's crazy how big of a difference that can make, right? Or impact, I should say.
Yeah.
Right? We're like, I don't know. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. Did Umbro go under? I know they're owned by Nike.
They operate more in Europe.
But like, you know, the jersey you bought, right? I think this was on the White Whale American podcast when you brought like the vintage England
The
kit
vintage
on.
England one out. Yeah, it's not branded.
Happening with Canada, right? Where maybe once they get a little more notoriety in the coming years, maybe like after, cross their fingers, a World Cup appearance, then maybe they have a little more, a little more swagger going to these tournaments, and a little big following. Maybe they would bring back one of these vintage kits, right? Where like, hey, now we can actually, pay our respects to that era, right? Because, as you're saying, once you got this rebrand, you had all these like players from Europe. Yeah, I don't know what that beeping is, but that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm using my other pair of headphones. I might join in on my phone in a bit then, just because I left my plug-in headphones at work today. Not the best day to do that.
These look like you have wires, no?
Yeah, no, it's the Bluetooth.
Oh wow, that's fancy.
It's a little bit fancier, but yeah, I'll join in on my phone.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, but what was I gonna say? It's crazy how big that switch happened, right? Where you're saying how it went from like Europe or European players, and whereas before it was like MLS, right? Because I remember seeing like the big one was like Dwayne De Rosario, right, from TFC, and then
Oh
it
yeah.
was like out of nowhere, it was like boom, like European players, kind of a swagger, right? Where like, oh, it's like this young team, young and hungry, right? Where I think I was even reading in an article like earlier this morning how like that was kind of one of their selling points, right? To get players to commit to Canada. We're like, hey, like we're an exciting brand of soccer now. We're young, we're hungry, we're developing, rather than being, maybe more established with veterans who aren't necessarily at that same world class level, or at least have the potential to
Yeah.
be.
Also, I gotta interrupt here because the nerd in me shouting because I just saw a notification saying the new Spider-Man trailer is on YouTube.
Really?
Apparently,
We'll
there's
do?
another one.
I'm gonna watch it at halftime because we'll do a little break at halftime. We'll take off our cameras, bathroom, eat, whatever you got to do, and then we can chat about that because I'm a big Spider-Man guy. I think that's my favorite movie in the Marvel universe, easily.
This next one's gonna be crazy as well.
Did you watch Shang-Chi?
I didn't watch it. I don't know why.
I didn't either. To be honest,
Apparently, it was really good.
it was good.
Apparently, it was really good. It got good reviews.
So I'm a little late to the Marvel game, but what was it? The Avenger movies, those are always classic.
Oh, the best.
Spider-Man, with obviously with Tom Holland, those ones are like the initial ones is when I was like young.
Yeah.
I never saw an Andrew Garfield one or whatever.
Not great. Not
Is that
great.
right?
They're of the three Spider-Man, he's the worst, but I mean, they're still all right.
Name?
Hmm?
Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Garfield, yeah.
Okay. So, and then what is it?
Tobey
Ant-Man?
Maguire.
Ant-Man's underrated.
Ant-Man's crazy. I love the Ant-Man movies.
Ant-Man, top notch. That's a movie. That's proper.
Guardians of the
And then
Galaxy is class as well.
Guardians of the Galaxy is nice. But then like what's I don't think I've ever seen a Thor, or maybe once.
Thor's all right, but you kind of got to be interested in like that mythology type stuff,
Yeah, no, that's not me. And then is Hulk? Is Hulk a part of it? Hulk a part of it.
He didn't have his own movie though. I mean, he did, but it was before the MCU kind of. Like, it was back in like 2008 or 2006, I think, was his last movie.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have known the difference.
He's
But no.
he's in other movies though. Like he's in the third Thor movie.
Yeah, there's a few of those, where there's like a mix. Even Iron Man.
Iron Man has like Iron Man 2 had like Black Widow in it.
Is Black Widow Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, that movie was good. I like that movie.
You watched Black Widow? I heard it wasn't good.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
Fair.
What else? It's just kind of weird because she's not actually a superhero, She's just a spy.
Not? Well, she was a spy. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But she was just like girl, or not a girl. Sorry, she was like a superhero with like just like crazy talent that was being inspired, right? Or just like super
Yeah.
strength, or almost. Or
She's
just
just,
like 10% of humans.
I think she's just like, she's not actually like nothing like genetically better about her. She's just good at what she does.
Isn't that the same thing with Captain America? No,
Yeah,
I know
but
genetically
he's
modified,
he's genetically modified though. He
but
had the
he was
super serum.
human that like started work. No, he got jacked, right? He was super skinny and he got jacked.
Yeah, and then they like Iron Man's dad was like the scientist and like injected him with like the serum and stuff and made him like
Iron
bulky as
Man's
hell.
dad. Oh yeah. No,
They like link everything. They link it like all together.
I like that. Like that stuff where they start.
Yeah.
Like, that's like that strategy. Like it's chess, not checkers type of mentality.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Haral, what are your thoughts on the Marvel universe?
I am probably not one of the top guys on the list that should be asked this question. I do enjoy watching the movies, that's for sure.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, I don't know. I enjoy the universe. I think it's a great idea. I wish I had a list of all the movies I'm supposed to watch in order and stuff. Never got around to it.
Oh, I haven't
but
watched
for-
everyone either. There's too many.
I think for kids growing up with the MCU, so like our age or maybe a couple years younger and stuff, like grew up watching these like superhero movies as kids and stuff, or even with people getting into it now, I think it's like probably as good as any TV series could get when it comes to superheroes.
Just
No.
8 times longer.
Yeah.
So I only got maybe. I think I only got into it either during COVID or right before COVID. Like in high school, my friends went to go watch, I don't know, Avengers Return or whatever it was called.
Endgame.
And no, I watched Endgame. I think I was done university by when the time Endgame came out. But
Oh, yeah, you would have been.
yeah, I got a little hair on my face.
Damn. You're gonna throw shade at me like that.
Wait, how old are you, AJ? I should
I'm
know.
21. I'm 21.
That's not bad. AJ, I had a full beard at 18.
Well, you know
You
what?
also weren't 6'5" by the age of 18, Chris.
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
No. AJ, tell people how tall are you? This is, as we said earlier, this is something we always chat about in our chat.
I'm like 6'4.5".
Oh my
I-
god,
I-
When tall people say they're 6'4.5", like why? Like just say it.
I
Bro,
don't
he can
know,
afford to be conservative. He can afford to be modest.
I
I can
can't.
say I'm like 6'5".
I say 5'6" and I say a 5'6" proudly. You know what I mean? It's
You're
not
a
5'5",
short,
it's not 5'5"
short
and a half.
king.
It's 5'6" and I say it with my chest.
You're a short king, bro. Short king.
Oh, someone on the bench got a yellow card.
Probably for
Okay.
yelling.
Looks like the keeps is down.
Hey, they said they rebranded their logo. That logo looks the exact same thing to me.
Let's see if I can find it.
AJ, wasn't there a graphic I said I was going to create? Do you remember what that was?
What was it?
I'll do that during halftime. We're going to take a little break at halftime.
Sounds
and then
good.
we'll come back when the game's on, and AJ and I at least are going to watch the Spider-Man trailer, and then also put up the standings for people to kind of have a better idea of.
Oh, is there a new Spider-Man trailer?
Yeah, it just came out as we were speaking.
Oh shit! Might have to watch that. Okay, so now I know what I'm doing during halftime.
Exactly.
Funny thing you guys should mention about EK Ugbo though, because this is like the most random fun fact or flex, but we were in the same class in grade 1.
Brampton boys.
Yes,
Brandon
sir.
boys. Damn, bro.
Oh, you still got the connect for us or what?
Absolutely not, man. That guy, I came into that school. I moved schools halfway through grade 1, so I was there for like January to like I guess June, and I joined there. And then literally, I'm pretty sure he was only there for that 1 year because after that, I know he started playing for other clubs. He went to like he was part of Chelsea's.
In grade 1, in grade 2, you mean?
I don't know where bro. Honestly, I don't know where he went in like grade 2 or grade 3. I don't forgot how long he was there for elementary school. I just have a few vivid memories of him being in the same classroom as me and being like one of the first couple of guys that I met when I moved to that school. And the other memory is just him literally like walking circles around us while we played soccer at recess.
Really? So you noticed that talent all the way?
Everyone did. He was dressed up he was dressed up in like, like soccer pants, like soccer full kit, like every day and stuff. he was like, yeah, he was literally Mr. Soccer. We were all like, yo, EK is like the best at soccer and stuff. And then after like he moved and stuff, never really heard from him. I think in high school I tried looking him up, but I just didn't know his last name either. This is how young I was and how naive I was. But literally did not hear from him, hear of him or anything until like a couple weeks ago. My buddy sent me a text saying like, oh, like this new Canadian guy's joining, and I'm like, EK, where have I heard that name before? Searched it up, and turns out it was him.
No way.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the fact that he's coming back to the team and stuff, it's cool. Probably has no idea who I am. That's probably for the better. But I'm, happy to have once shared the same tarmac as him.
Haral, that might have to be a little. That sounds like a story that we almost just have to go about with, because even last, shout out Caleb. Caleb's another member of our White Whale marketing team. Sorry, I need to sneeze. That helps us out with stuff, and we've been putting that work in recently in regards to outreach for these sponsorships for our athletes, changing it up, because the company is still pretty young, but we're learning as we go, and I think this stuff's going to start getting a little dangerous, is what I'll say. Someone else is going to the chat. Is this spam now?
I don't know.
They're going in the chats. At least Facebook, the chat's getting a little spammy in regards to like where to watch the game.
I sent a link in the chat. That's like the old Canada Soccer logo.
Here, I'll check.
I can't remember when they updated it, but
okay, but that's basically the same logo.
It's basically the same, yeah.
But I think since I've been alive, or maybe not, maybe when I was younger, it was that logo. But the one that they're wearing now, I think it's basically the same one.
Yeah, the rebranding was kind of just like changing the kit and like modernizing it, because like even when it was like Umbro, it just looked really old. When you bring in the all black Nike kit, it looks clean. Like even
the all black, the red one too. The red one's crispy. I might have to get a red one. I always find. What are your thoughts on the long sleeve kits? I've always been a long sleeve type of guy.
Depends. Like we had a long sleeve. That first picture that I sent you, like in our group chat.
The long sleeve one is the best one that you sent me.
Yeah, that's our long sleeve, and then, so that was fine. But we got that for a season. Like we still have it, but we only wear it come like mid-October when it gets cold enough. Because everyone just wears short sleeve. Because most of our games are in September when it's still pretty warm, and then if it's like a shitty night, we just wear Under Armour. We never really wear the long sleeves.
See, your jerseys could be improved, is all I'll say.
Oh yeah. Well, let's just say they're not
gym apparel. Like when I first saw it. But hey, no hate. This ain't effects.
No hate.
Love to give us love on Instagram.
The good thing,
over here at White Whale Marketing, follow us on close. Go ahead, Haral.
Oh no, I was trying to point to the White Whale Marketing logo. Realized I was nowhere near it.
Yeah. It kills me. Yeah, no. But anyways, what I was saying was we've been trying some different things out, and I think I found a little trick. I'm not going to share it on live stream because I'm going to keep that to myself, and I'll share it with you guys afterwards. But there's this little trick that I've been doing recently that's been hitting, and obviously something that I think everyone knows is in regards to kind of creating a story, right? Where they actually have like a genuine connection, right? Where it's not just, hey, Bell, sponsor Nico, Ben, XYZ, right? Everyone's going to be asking that. But if you actually have a story of how you got connected with the brand, why you thought of them, or something like that, I think it's much more like relevant, right? And that's the whole thing we're about. We're just like genuine, authentic, and the player and us also care about that brand much more than just, hey, sponsor us, we want money. That's no good. But how did this topic come up again? I was talking about my secret of what we found changed. Oh, the story in regards to your classmate, EK. That might be a nice story where that's a nice little tie, bringing it all together right there. I might have to go through my kindergarten yearbook as well.
Yeah, oh my God. I need to call my mom and let her know to pull up my class photos.
Legit, I have my yearbook still. I don't know about you guys. I look at it pretty often.
Honestly, was I even there for picture day? This is we're gonna have to unravel a whole lot of memories and stuff from elementary school overall to figure this one out.
Halftime's gonna be
way back.
Okay. And, looks like Henry's getting subbed off.
Yeah.
What time are you at? Did I miss it?
I'm at 37:06.
I missed
Yeah,
that.
I'm
I'm at
at
38,
the same
16.
overall.
It's all good. Yeah, no, my buddies were saying Henry was looking a bit shaky, but fun fact, Henry went to the middle school near my house as well. A lot of Brampton connections on this team, honestly.
Brampton boys. It's no joke. It's serious.
Once
All
you get
roads run
around
through
that
Brampton,
area,
especially for the future of footy and stuff. Brampton is a real. I don't think it's underrated in the Canadian footy realm or the industry, but in general, as a breeding ground for like future Canadian talent when it comes to both the men's and the women's side, don't sleep on Brampton, folks.
You never sleep on Brampton. White whale marketing, the NBA, everything's going through Brampton.
Always.
Always. There's no
you
joke.
always go through Brampton.
Hey, so look, there's I missed the name because it's already switched. But number 3 on Team Canada, he's getting his foot worked on, right?
Mhm.
And fun little fact here, because I posted on LinkedIn how this idea came to be and how most of my ideas come to be for white whale marketing. Usually it's just I'm at the gym, and if I don't put headphones in, the mind just starts going. And that's how I get a lot of my ideas, and that's why you guys start getting text messages, or I think even Nico or Ben. That's during the day. That's the time I get the most text messages because I'm just firing away. And I see number 3 getting his foot worked on. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you work out, but calf raises. So I've been doing those because apparently it's good for stability and make sure your legs are a little sore at the end of the workout. Even though I think my legs do enough work during that leg days, and I think I get calluses on my foot. Not like gross calluses, but I think my whole foot like gets messed up. So when I see that guy getting massaged, I'm like, I wonder if it's his foot from calf raises or I don't know what. Obviously, it's not from calf raises, but
It's when you wear boots all the time, when you're training all the time, a lot of these guys wear like the same boots for all their games and all their training.
Mhm.
It wears on your feet like a lot,
You think
especially
that's
like
what it is?
oh yeah, 100%. My feet are the exact same.
So you think I should change shoes when I work out?
They're all wearing firm ground cleats on turf, and that's what it is. It's
Say
just
it again?
wearing cleats. It's
Oh.
just wearing cleats on like the turf. That's what's happening to their feet.
So why?
And-
So you were showing us your boots earlier while you missed out. Why don't you switch? Right? I know you're not professional, but like we like to think you are. So why don't you just switch to the turf type of cleat? Or just something
The
you're
turf
used to?
cleats are never so like for example, I wear Adidas boots most of the time.
Shout out
I think
Adidas. Shout out Jeff.
Shout out Adidas. Shout out the old crew. The thing is with Adidas is the way they rank their boots is they rank them based on quality and then based on size. Or not based on size, based on price.
Mhm.
So the way it works is, for example, the Predators, which are like the most popular boot for Adidas, it starts off at the Predator, whatever year it is, 21.4, which is like the cheap ones that parents buy their kids. They're usually around like $80, whatever. Then there's the 0.3s, which are like anywhere from like $100 to $130. There's the 0.2s where sometimes a little more expensive, closer to $150 to $200.
Mhm.
And then there's the 0.1s, which are the laced ones, which are the top line ones you can get, are anywhere from $250 to $300. Then there's the laceless ones, which they just call the pluses, and then those are usually $300 to $400. So the problem is that Adidas and Nike don't make artificial grass boots at that 0.1 level. They make it at like the 0.2 or 0.3 level. So the quality of the boot isn't the same. Like the design of the boot isn't the same. So then pro players don't want to wear them because they're
Would it
uncomfortable.
not mean that the quality of the boot's better? Because you said 0.4 or plus is the best. So they don't make the
0.1
lowest tier one, but
no,
they make the
the-
mid tier.
They make them mid to low tier. So like they'll be like Adidas Predator 21.4 AG or
Mhm.
F times G, which means you can wear them on firm or artificial grass. And they're just not. There isn't like a 0.1 quality with laces, like full leather, full synthetic, whatever, with the artificial studs on the bottom. That's why no one wears them.
So wait, do you? This personal question. You don't need to answer. Do you spend $400 on boots?
I have, but not in the past like 4 years.
Fair.
I think I bought like one pair, but those are like the limited edition, like Black History Month Nike ones, like those ones I was showing you.
Mm.
That's why I haven't worn them because they're like limited edition ones.
Oh, the
And
ones you showed me that you haven't worn are the Black History Month ones.
I'm fairly certain they are, yeah. Or they were like a limited release. It's just because my friend bought them as a birthday present from the Nike store in Ottawa.
I remember I saw the CR7. What was it? It was like this Portuguese one, like the Portuguese. It was like kind of teal mixed with like the Navigator logo and all that.
Yeah.
And I saw it at the outlet store in Canada, like in Ottawa.
Yeah.
It was like $80. I don't know why I didn't buy it. Like I obviously I don't play that often.
Yeah.
I bought it because that was
Should have got him. But yeah, it's like, I mean, it was different for me, you know, Subtle Flex. Like we used to get like online discounts and in-store discounts. So
how?
like,
Because
what do you mean? No, when I worked there. So that's why I always wear Adidas when I worked there, right? So
AJ loves to flex that, eh?
it's my most common flex. So like,
I love that flex, man.
Yeah,
the discount.
that's
would be like,
I think, no?
what?
They're like, hey AJ, what can you bring of value? You're like, hey, I got an Adidas discount. I'm gonna
Exactly.
get
No, literally. I think in my first year when I was still working there, because I went back and worked like seasonally over Christmas and stuff. I'd like bring like they'd give you like a piece of paper with like an online code, and I'd be like, all right, guys, pick out your cleats, send them to me. Let's do an order, and I'd order like 8 pairs or 10 pairs of cleats for all the guys on the team at like crazy discounts.
I don't know if you could say that part, and unfortunately, we can't cut that out. Anyways.
I know that's fine. It was perfectly allowed because it's still money for the company. Oh yeah.
Crazy.
They said it's a friends and family discount. It wasn't like an employee discount.
I had no friends and family, and I was using that discount, man.
What? How?
Someone would just send a flyer or something, or they'd get it from like a workplace that they work at that Adidas would send it to, and then like, you know, like my mom would get it from her colleague who like her husband works at that factory, and so we would just have a sheet of paper and we'd walk in.
Yeah.
That's why I'm still trying to figure out here because the WWM streams is here, so I'm trying to keep continuously moving. Yeah. I don't know why it's the opposite.
It's because we're inverted. I don't know what it is. The camera's invert.
You can't change it. And I bought
no.
this what is it? This nice like webcam, and it only does inverted.
It's really
Not
weird.
on this one, but still, StreamYard does it inverted. Apparently, there's some companies though that they for you they mirror yourself, so it's actually what you're used to seeing, right? Because people always tend to see themselves in the mirror or in their camera, but then when they actually display it, it's how other people see you.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's cool.
Cool, but then when you go see, you're like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah. But yeah, like what I was saying with like that Adidas thing is like there'd be cleats that would come in because it was like an outlet store. What is this ref doing, man? Jesus.
Yeah,
No.
No?
That was aggressive.
This ref is very aggressive. But like, yeah, because we were an outlet store, everything that comes in is like always discounted. So like finding a pair of like top of the line size 13 cleats that are Adidas, 13? So it's hard finding cleats. So like every time I find them, I'd buy them. It'd be like they're like a $400 cleat, but they'd come in to Adidas and they were $320 or something like that. And then because they were like the only pair, like we'd put them in our system, and then it would say, okay, they're on sale for like 40% off, and then we had our employee discount on top of that. So I think I've paid like for $400 pairs of cleats, pay like $80.
Wow.
Yeah.
The deal machine, man. That is amazing.
Bro, people do that in the States. You guys know, and they have it here now. You know, Marshalls.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the States, people will like there's like Reddit groups and there's like Instagram accounts where they like find deals. There's like $300 cleats for $20 at Marshalls because they're just a one-off pair that was like probably scored. Oh no! Oh no!
I can't wait to see this.
I'm really looking forward to this. What time is it?
Hey, guys, ready? Look at this. I got this ready. You see this? Look at the bottom here. Boom.
Oh, I'm waiting.
The one.
Look at that.
All right, let's see this happen.
Who was it? That's the question.
17.
No. Just watch it happen. Sorry.
What a ball! Oh, never mind.
I thought it was that ball too.
No. That's the one earlier. I was going, oh. Wow. Nice.
Bro, we're so
we behind.
We're behind.
Honestly, I'm used to it though. I'm so used to it.
I'll let you guys see it and then I'll chime in.
I'm so used to seeing things way too long. We're at this point where whoever's on real cable and stuff in the group chat will always be like the last person to reply to a message or something just because they're the most ahead, and then whoever's on the laggiest stream will be the first one to react, and we just wait on him.
Oh, that's smart.
And usually I'm that massive... him. So.
Oh, what a hit! And then Kyle Aaron. Wow.
Let's go!
That's the thing too. People get double the reaction now.
Wow.
Kyle Larin, you know where he's from? Just take a guess, guys.
Brampton.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to move to Brampton, man. I love Brampton.
Come through.
Hey,
Oh,
my buddy-
man, let's
my
do a
buddy
little
loves-
adventure. AJ,
my
how
buddy
long are you in?
loves-
How long are you in Ontario for before you go back to school? During Christmas.
27th to the 3rd.
You're not even coming back to see your parents moved there now.
Parents moved, right? But yeah, my buddy is obsessed with Kyle Larin, so he literally just texted me saying Kyle motherfucking Larin. Excuse my language.
Raul has the connect.
He's got the connect.
Bro, what connect? I'm just born in the city. Best
You're
connection there
Brampton
is.
boy. It's like that
It's the
Island Boy viral video that's going around. You got to do something with Brampton boys.
I'm an island boy.
Brampton. Oh, it's
There's nothing I need to do, man. It's just everything 24/7, bro.
Oh, something I was gonna say. Anyways, well, it's halftime. Wow. Thoughts, guys. What are your thoughts here? We're going to half.
What a rip by Johnston, eh? Just to randomly just decide to rip it from like outside the penalty box just for jokes.
Just for jokes.
Just amazing. Like I think that's the one thing about when people like casual fans and stuff who aren't really big on football watch the game, when they see players take those hits and like if you hit it on the wrong side of your boot or the wrong side of the ball, you immediately sky it like 50 feet over, and you'll see that and you'll be like what is he thinking there? That shot was never going in. But like obviously if he was just an inch like more to the right or half of an inch closer to striking the ball at the right place, you get screamers like that go directly on net. And so it's just cool to see the dichotomy of those. But my thoughts are, Canada doesn't plan on losing. That's it. That's my thought. Canada's not losing.
That's the Western education right there. Dichotomy.
Yes, sir.
Nice. That's good stuff. AJ, what are your thoughts?
I'm just excited. I mean, I might have to buy a jersey.
That's that Santa effects stuff. That's Santa effects education. No, that's good
No,
stuff.
I'm distracted because I'm hearing that. Where is it? I'm hearing that Clash of Clans is being taken off the App Store.
You play Clash
What?
of Clans?
That's what I heard.
Wait, do you play
Probably
Clash of Clans?
All my roommates do. My whole soccer team does.
No way. Look,
They
we're
have
just
a-
gonna
they have
play a bit more every stream.
I know. No, it's
To be honest,
gotta
I don't know if
be
we should
fair.
stop streaming because this is the most people will always at least have like 6 viewers. So I'm gonna be interested what our total viewage is gonna be. I don't know if that's a word. That's our U auto education right there. What our total is gonna be at the end of this because I think at one point we were at concurrent. Is concurrent the right word? What were you
That's
saying,
crazy, bro.
Curry?
I haven't seen Clash of Clans in like 3 years. The one shawarma place I go to at Western, the guy who
Shawarma.
runs the place or just runs the cashier register, he'd always be playing Clash of Clans. Just walk in, he's got Clash on his phone and stuff, and then he'll look up, take the order and stuff. In the middle of punching my order, he'll be like clicking a couple buttons on the game and stuff. It's the last time I remember seeing it. Just another fun
Legend.
fact.
Gotta watch the Spider-Man trailer.
I was gonna say maybe we watch it and we just continue the camera on, and or no, we'll take a break. We'll take a break. Okay, so let me just get this graphic ready here, and then we can take a break. I'll get some other graphics ready. We'll make that standings. Is there something else we had to do?
I think we're just watching the trailer.
Spider-Man. Haral, you were talking about shawarma. Obviously,
Yep.
anyone who's listening, especially if you're in Canada, the best shawarma in Canada, maybe in the world, is located here in Ottawa. So
Which one?
Anyone. Did you not know that? AJ, you're from here.
I know,
Ottawa
but
is
I don't know if you're talking
shawarma.
about a specific one.
Chris is just a hot takes, man. Best shawarma, best sushi, best everything in Ottawa, apparently.
Best sushi. I forgot about that. No, that's
Best
actually
sushi.
that's not a fact, but like
You're gonna say something like Sobe sushi.
I've talked to be honest, I've never been to a Sobeys thing, maybe once. I grew up in Quebec. But what was I gonna say? The sushi thing is actually a fact because for those of you who don't know, Haral is actually located in Vancouver right now. And when I've been there a few times now. I've been underwhelmed with the sushi. And I've spoken to people who work in Vancouver. The one that's coming to mind, another Canucks employee, shout out Brandon Dillon if you're watching this. He agrees 10 sushi here on Bank just down the street, 10 minutes. That is way better than what I've found so far. I've gone to specific locations that people told me to look for. So the sushi argument, I think, is up for debate. The shawarma, without a doubt, people know Ottawa is known for shawarma. Just how like kebab is known in Halifax.
Fair enough. I just know the best way to serve shawarma was definitely invented somewhere in the Greater Toronto area, like Mississauga or Brampton.
The best way to
most
what?
likely.
Serve?
The best way to serve shawarma.
How do you serve it?
Serve it on the sticks. French fries, shawarma chicken, garlic sauce. Game
Ooh.
On the
over.
steak isn't on the fries?
Yeah. So like we have like chicken on the rocks, which is like on rice, and then chicken on the sticks, which is on fries.
That's two jokes. That's I actually kind of like that. Wait, is that Osmo? Is that what Osmo says?
Yeah, it's Osmos, Laziz. Everyone started picking it up. Like every other shawarma place you go to in Brampton will like have it on fries. Here in Vancouver, I'll go to shawarma places and stuff. Half of them don't even have French fries. Like it's not even an option for me to ask about like, hey, can I get French fries with the garlic sauce with the shawarma on it and stuff? So
Actually, I
I've
don't
been
know if Ottawa has fries. Or maybe no, we don't have fries. We have the potatoes.
tough.
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
not fries,
underwhelmed with
it's potato.
shawarma places here in Vancouver as well. Have not tried sushi yet, but you know the
Apparently
I know.
sushi. Apparently Vancouver sushi is like top 10 in the world outside of Japan.
No way.
I googled it. It says they're
That's
number
cap.
8.
That's cap. That's
It
cap.
says Vancouver sushi is the 8th best place in the world outside of Japan to have sushi.
You know what? We might have a little maybe these live streams seem to be doing well. Last week with Instagram, we had unreal viewage. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm gonna use it. Same with today. Seems like we have a couple road trips to do because I was already planning this. That there's things that I'd like to get done in Toronto. Obviously, we'd have to have a little team bonding experience as well. Maybe get AJ there with us.
Little
But then,
mukbang.
I'm sure you're. Are you coming home for Christmas?
I'll be back in May, like for good.
No, Haral.
Oh, all right.
Probably not. No, not Christmas. There is strong home schedule for December for the Canucks, so
Oh, yeah.
I will be in Vancouver doing Vancouver things.
No way. You're missing Christmas. That's too bad.
It's all good.
So it's tough, man. No, I can't even say because you guys can't. Actually, maybe I'll just show you guys quickly. I'm a big Christmas guy. Got my tree set up. So you guys
He's
can
got
see
the
that.
tree up already.
Of course, I got the tree. Look, let me show you right there.
Hold up. When did it go up? When did it go up?
I bought it
That's the
on
question.
Saturday. I would have
Okay,
put it
that's
up
fair.
right after Halloween. I hate Halloween. Fun fact.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyways, here let's take a little break. Well, I put that graphic up a little early. Let's take a break. Let's watch Spider-Man. I'll try and make some graphics in regards to standings, and we can kind of move forward here. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Nico is going to be joining us. He is the York United goalkeeper. He'll be joining us after halftime for 10, 20 minutes. I'll text him to watch the trailer as well. All right. Well, we'll be back, guys. I'll see you in, 10 minutes, I think, because we've
10
already been
minutes.
chatting for a bit. All right.
Sounds good.
all right. See you, boys.
All right, we are back. I'll take down this this little graphic here. We're back to 1-0. We got Haral with us. We have Nico. Nico, are you there? How's it going?
What's going on?
We got AJ, a little late as usual. Well, that's all right. Well, exciting game we have here, but sorry. Some big news along with Canada winning at the moment. Spider-Man came out.
Imagine.
So, what are your thoughts? Did you guys watch it? Maybe we should wait for AJ. Nico, maybe give us a little rundown. What do you think of the game so far?
I started watching it a bit late, so I missed the first 20 minutes. But since I've been watching, it's been pretty hectic. I actually thought Mexico was dominating Canada. And then we scored. So that's all it takes.
You thought what? Sorry, I was fixing the pillow. My back hurts.
I thought Mexico was outplaying Canada.
Oh, yeah.
And then we just score. So, I mean, hey, we'll take it.
All you need is one.
Yeah.
Here, as we wait for AJ, I'm going to quiz you. Not quiz you, but I have some couple of questions. As AJ plays soccer at in U Sports, so he's answering some questions for us. How hard is that ball if you're playing a -10?
I guess. I don't think it gets harder. It just
doesn't get harder?
I just feel like it gets – there's nothing to really freeze on it, is there? Air doesn't freeze.
Yeah, I actually stopped taking science classes in grade 9. I knew I was going into business, so I took advanced gym and I took law with the football coach. So I had no struggles there, but I know nothing about physics and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so but it feels like it
maybe it's your skin. Maybe it's just slapping your skin hard. Maybe your skin's a little tighter.
Yeah, I don't know.
But,
it sucks though.
If here, let me get the comments going here again. Let me see if I can find them. Someone's watching. There's AJ, fashionably late, and you're a science person. Give me a little heads up how this works. Let's bring AJ on.
Boys,
AJ, how's it going? Long time.
I just kept watching that trailer over and over again. Couldn't help it.
I only watched it once. I was trying to do graphics, but then I was like, realistically, what's going to end up happening here? I'm just going to throw up a graphic that's already made, because that was going to take way too long. So here, before we kind of get into the Spider-Man, let's just share the graphic as we said we would. This is from Google, so I don't have any issues with someone saying I stole their content. This is from Google. If you type it, that's what you're going to see. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh, is that the live table?
It's a live table.
Correct.
If we win this, we go first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By one
Yeah,
point.
if we win this, it's Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Oh my gosh. That was a wrong decision.
Oh. Is Davies not a left back? Am I wrong?
I think he plays like more forward on the national team.
Oh, okay. Anyways, maybe once there's a little less pressure, we can kind of get into our conversation that we left off at before halftime. A little Spider-Man, a little shawarma conversation, and we can kind of just continue on from there. So what do you guys think of the that
was close.
What do you think of the Spider-Man trailer?
Bro, it's going to be crazy. I already know.
I'm so excited.
Nico?
Not a big superhero movie thing, but the trailer looked kind of cool. I thought it showed a lot. I felt like I watched the entire movie.
They CGI'd.
No?
Yeah. Oh no, Jesus. They CGI'd characters out of it.
They CGI. Oh, so in that scene there should be characters there?
So there's a scene right at the end of the trailer where it shows like Tom Holland, like his Spider-Man, like going to face like all 4 villains at once. So like Sandman, the Lizard, Electro, Green Goblin, and then Dr. Ock all at once. But like it shows him flying towards one villain, but then it shows the villains like aiming somewhere else, like looking somewhere else. So clearly the other Spider-Man that are supposed to be in it were edited out.
Yeah, I found that weird because like the Green Goblin went like completely to someone else.
They've done that before.
Oh, okay. It's a teaser thing they do. Man, I'm so excited, man. If they get Tobey Maguire back, that will be so fun.
See, the Green Goblin, I think that was the first movie I ever saw. Green Goblin, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, they're going to be in it. They're going to be
Spider-Man 2 was my favorite, man. Seeing Doc Ock in that trailer brought back a lot of memories.
2-0?
Same guy.
Oh,
Same guy. Little
2-0.
Brampton boy.
2-0. Brampton boy, Kyle.
I'll learn again.
Learn, bro.
You guys ready for this? Another little graphic change right there.
I got
Boom,
the notification.
2-0.
Oh, I mean, when you say Brampton boy, I gotta ask which one.
Yeah, actually, do you think he'll get bought somewhere?
Yeah. That's wild.
All right, AJ. 2 minutes later, we'll see it.
Hey, Harold, you might have to use your Connect here. You know, your little grade 1 Connect. Get a little Canadian team action on the way.
Let's make a little sweater change at half.
A little Brampton boys, eh?
Yes, sir.
Brampton boys never hurt. I don't think Brampton boys have ever lost.
Who keeps throwing the stuff?
Nah, man, we got an NBA ring. Soon enough, we're gonna get a World Cup appearance.
T-shirt.
Got some gold medals on the women's side too. Never lost.
Yeah. Great. You see that guy's in a T-shirt? I don't know why. That's just. I think he's the only one.
Some guys just don't like wearing Under Armour or long sleeves.
To be honest, the Under Armour pants, I have trouble with those.
Ooh, what a goal! Oh, that's one.
Pistachio? This guy's on flames right now. I think the goal
Of course, he climbs in the snow.
Hey, Harwal, you say he's from Brampton. What do you think he ate? On the rocks or on the sticks?
Bro, Shawarma wasn't around when he was here, man. Shawarma wasn't around, but he probably grew up on some tandoori chicken pizza, McDonald's Junior chickens, and whatever mom made at home.
Yeah. McDonald's. That's how my buddy actually, that's how he does math. See, how many Junior chickens could I buy? Right?
Bro,
now that we're getting, older.
Inflation in Brampton is calculated based on the price of Junior chickens and how they changed during my high school career.
Yeah.
What a tragedy. What a tragedy, man.
Funny. I have, my buddies from high school do the exact same thing.
Man, $2 used to get I think they're like $1.49 at one point. Then they went to $1.79. We thought, okay, that's a bit much. Now they're like $1.99 and $2.49.
I thought it was $2.49.
That's how you know you're getting older. It's $2.49 now, yeah. But when we were in high school, I think the peak was $1.39 at some point. And wow, that was good for lunch. Now, $5 only gets you $2. So sad.
That's crazy. See, this is a little comparison here. Nico, you can say what you did. So when I was in grade 9, I played futsal on the team, right? And when we do pregame, we'd have an eating competition at McDonald's. So we'd see who can have the most McDoubles and fries. And then one time, I think a couple of the guys actually had a little issue with their stomachs. So we were actually down a man in futsal because all the guys were in the toilet from McDonald's. And on top of it, with all that salt, we're super dehydrated. So clearly, that's why I'm in business now. I'm not a professional athlete because I didn't know how to prep. But Nico, did you ever do stuff like that? Or was it always just, green smoothies, nice little coffees, little protein shakes?
No. I would eat pizza. I just wouldn't have competitions of how much bad food I could eat before a game.
I'm a competitive guy.
I might do it.
Yeah.
You want to hear a funny story? The last 2 home games ago, I was on the bench, and then before the game, I'm like, I'm so hungry. I asked our manager if he could get me a meat pie from the stands and all that.
Well, they're giving them away for free, no?
Get me one. Then at halftime, I'm like, Al, can you get me anything? I'm starving. And he's like, you know what? The ball boys have a box of pizza. Go grab a slice of pizza. This is at halftime. I go out, grab a slice of pizza. I'm running back on the bench. The game has started. I'm finishing chewing my pizza. Boom. Goalie goes down injured. I get subbed in.
Oh, no.
That's one of those classic hockey stories where you're all the these old guys are just eating hot dogs in the stands or something like that. Is that the game where they're giving? I saw a promo from York. You guys were giving away free meat pies.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but that's why I couldn't get one because they sold out right away.
No way.
Yeah.
So how'd that do? You probably won. You probably did well, no?
Well, thank God I had something. I was starving. And I think I had some Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids.
Hear that? Candy at halftime. So I literally just ate a slice of pizza and some Sour Patch Kids, and then I got subbed on 2.
Yeah.
That's
Marshall, wait.
Champions.
You got Marshawn Lynch's Skittles or you got Nico Sour Patch Kids? Who did it better?
Damn.
I have to write this down. Give me little ideas out of this.
I would say Skittles are old now. People like the
Skittles. I don't like Skittles. I never like Skittles. I'm a Smarties guy.
Oh damn, love Skittles. Candy over chocolate, man.
No. I'm a chocolate kind of guy. Terry's chocolate, it's like crack. I was gonna say I don't know if I can say that, but it is our stream, so I can say that. But
Is that the orange one?
yeah, this is crazy.
That one's insane. That is insane. I'll give you that.
British. It's the best. It's the best chocolate out there.
What?
Terry's chocolate orange.
It's British?
Oh yeah, we used to have it every year at Christmas.
Yeah, I get it every year at Christmas. I went to Canadian Tire when I showed you guys this Christmas tree I put up. There's a box of Terry's chocolate. Had to contain myself, and that's maturity right there. But
Self-control at its finest.
there's something you guys said. I forgot. If anyone's listening, Nico just does that on occasion because I was talking to a healthy food company today. So this isn't, something Nico usually does. As I said in the meeting, he's a healthy guy. But yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Me?
Yeah.
It's a one-time thing.
Oh yeah. I'll talk to you about that tomorrow or something. But on that note too, this is obviously for us. Maybe Nico or these other guys don't consume this stuff because professional athletes. Nico, who has a better shawarma? Toronto or Ottawa? Do you know that yet?
Toronto or Ottawa?
Yeah.
It would have to be Toronto.
No.
Yes, sir.
See, Ottawa's actually world renowned.
Just the culture. We have way more culture.
No. People, I don't know if I can say that. People say Ottawa South is like a melting pot of communities from the Middle East, is what they say. And there's tons of
That makes sense.
say
more than Brampton.
Brampton's different, but I think Brampton's more Indian, no?
Brampton's everything, man. Brampton's its own culture, but yeah, no, I'm for sure.
Mississauga and Vaughan right now are crazy.
What?
Yeah,
it is so multicultural.
Yeah, but that's all
Vaughan.
Canada.
I think Vaughan has a stronger Middle Eastern population, I believe, than Brampton or Sauga might. But I mean, I can't compare it to Ottawa's demographics, that's for sure. But no, we've got a lot of different types of shawarma just from all over like the Middle East there.
Just off of sheer size as well as Toronto, we're just gonna have better.
No. You guys don't do it right. Like, it's actually no. I think if you, AJ, you're our Google guy. You're Googling this earlier. Check it out. Shawarma. I'm telling you, it's world renowned. Ottawa. Like, people say it.
World renowned.
Shawarma. People leave Ottawa and they're like, you know what? I can't get that here.
Is that because there's something else to do in Ottawa?
I don't know what that means. AJ, did you find anything?
No. Who else is coming on this? Are you getting?
See, that's the thing. That's the idea. The thing with me having these big ideas and having them a little late. I message people, in Bundesliga, at Adidas, XYZ. Everyone loves the idea. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, it's tonight. And they're like, nope, can't do that. So next time I have to give them more than 2 hours notice. But
maybe 3 hours will do it next time.
Yeah, 3 hours. Maybe the next time I just gotta be a little more prepared, or I gotta hit legs a little earlier. Legs always make me think a bit more. It makes you debate about your life. But yeah.
Very true.
You wanna end it?
What? You wanna end it? Actually, to be honest, I heard like this huge guy at the gym today. They're both talking, but they weren't doing very much, right? They were talking for like 10, 15 minutes. And what were they saying? They're talking about legs. They're like, oh, yeah, I don't care if I have chicken legs. All that matters is having like a big chest and a big back. And they're like, yeah, I hate doing legs. What?
So preach.
Yeah. Legs is one of my favorite days. I don't know why. It just brings out something else in me. But
all right, so I'm getting two things here. It's saying that Ottawa. This is back in 2012, though.
Same thing.
It's saying a recent article in Ottawa newspaper claims Ottawa has the most shawarma eateries anywhere in the country. But it's saying the best shawarma is in Waterloo.
Whoa.
Huh?
Waterloo? No way.
Yeah. saying Shawarma Plus in Waterloo is apparently the best rated shawarma in Canada.
Did you ever have Shawarma Palace?
I
Shout out
had
to
Shawarma Palace.
No free plugs, but still.
But then every time you Google best shawarma in
What is
Canada,
that?
every link is saying Ottawa. But these are all from Ottawa sites, like Ottawa sources, like Ottawa Citizen.
Bro, the Ottawa propaganda machine is something else.
This
Oh,
guy,
Bro, we got the
I had
bias,
my
bro.
marketing well.
this guy plays. This guy's the greatest. He's beat the system.
Yeah, but I told you gotta check it out. Anyways, we can move on from the shawarma talk. What were we discussing before halftime? I forgot. We're talking about shawarma, sushi, Spider-Man.
Shawarma,
We're
sushi,
talking about
Spider-Man.
soccer too.
What's interesting is, have you guys seen the sports interaction ads? That's something you probably wouldn't. We wouldn't have seen that like 5 years ago. Anything sports betting related on TV?
See, I don't know if we're Nico, maybe you're allowed, or you can give us a little more insight. Are we allowed talking about sports betting? I know if we can talk about it if you're not on, but I don't know if we can talk about it if like an athlete's on.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that would be smart.
Yeah. I think if Nico gets on, we can talk about it. But yeah, let's just say I've been doing pretty well. I got on that stuff recently. Decent.
Not
But,
bad. We'll save that we'll put that in the back pocket for a later day.
You can still say the company's name, right? Because they look, if you think I think CFL has sports interaction. I think Come On is the big one in the CPL. So you can still talk about it. You just can't actually talk about bets or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure they would love for us to talk about the company.
Oh, that's in the works. I'll just leave it at that. But
Can't be saying I'm placing bets.
hey,
That's
is
got to be a
King-
penalty, no? Wait, it's 2-0.
in Ontario, what do you call the owl? See how the logo there? What do you call that? Oh, you missed it.
Oh,
It's coming up maybe for you guys because you're delayed.
OVO?
Well, look,
No. On the boards here, on the ads. There's the K for Kmart, and then there's an owl. What do you guys call that? I thought that was only in Quebec.
There's a K for Kmart. Okay. I'll see it when it comes. I'll see if it rings a bell or anything.
Doesn't matter. Nico, maybe you should know. I think in the bubble last year they were doing like a photo shoot.
For
No,
what?
Kmart and that owl company. It's called Kush Doll in Quebec.
It's like a gas station.
Oh,
Well,
is that on the
Owl.
run? No, that's not on the run.
Mac, isn't it?
Oh, it's Mac.
Yeah.
I think it's Mac.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Mac. It's Mac. What do they call it in Quebec?
Kush Doll.
No clue.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know
I'm
what?
pretty sure
Here's
it's
an
Mac.
interesting discussion. I had a
Is that
family
not a
thing.
pen?
Huh?
How is that not a pen?
Well,
Pen?
that's-
Oh yeah. Oh, you're
2 minutes
late.
behind
Man.
you guys. Oh, we're way behind you guys.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was at a family thing, and this is Canada soccer going on, big day in Canadian history, so we might as well talk about relevant topics. What do you guys call that meal that's fries, cheese, and gravy?
Poutine?
Poutine.
Yeah, poutine.
Poutine.
But isn't it? It's French. In French, they pronounce it poutine, right?
It's poutine.
Wait,
I
how do
say
you say it?
poutine.
You say
Poutine?
poutine?
Yeah.
No, I say poutine.
Poutine. That's disrespect. Nico, what do you say?
I say poutine as well, but I know it's poutine or whatever. I know,
Yeah.
that's how
It's
you
hard to
listen.
walk into a place of only
Say it.
Anglophones and being like, "Yeah, can I get a poutine, please?"
I forget where we went. We went somewhere, I think, on the weekend. Or no, we were in Halifax a couple of weeks ago. And one of my buddies asked a guy at the bar, he said, "Oh, hey, can I have poutine?" He's like, "What?" And he said it like 3 times. And then someone's like, "A poutine." And he's like, "Oh, okay, I got it."
That's surprising, though.
Yeah. Oh, handball. Anyways,
So would that be then? Would Smokes be called Smokes Poutineery then?
poutineery?
Would it still be called a poutineery, or would it be called a poutineery?
Poutine. Poutinerie.
Poutineery.
It's French.
Oh, this guy put the accent on me too. All right, I gotta practice that.
Bro, I'm Franco-Ontarian, I'm not going to pull out
AJ,
the
you
accent
speak
all the time.
French?
I speak French. Not great. I did it in high school, but I haven't spoken French since high school. I did for
Nico?
work.
Nico, you speak any French?
Un peu.
On peu. That's a no.
That's the most French. That's the most French we've heard on the stream all day so far. So I think
Fair
Nico's
enough,
got the lead
fair
right
enough.
now.
You know what? I was actually talking to someone, I think, when was this? a week or two ago. Oh, you guys are gonna see that soon. That's good stuff. They're asking if we can do work in French, so that might be something of interest coming up here.
Time to start learning.
Yeah, I used to work in accounting in French, but I don't know how good my copy will be in French. But hey, something we can work on. White Whale Marketing, another plug here. White Whale Marketing, slide in our DMs if you want some work. whitewhalemarketing.com can help you out in those aspects. But
You got the point right.
yeah, I know. I've been
practicing.
Oh my gosh. Byron's entered the chat.
I think my favorite thing to come out of this game so far is the fact that they started calling a Commonwealth Stadium the Ice Teca as a dig at Mexico.
That's class.
That's just branding done right. Imagine getting Ice Teca shirts or something like that. Oh,
We just love when, especially Twitter accounts, just have to troll everyone.
all right. Well, I think Nico, you've stayed with us long enough. 20 minutes. That's what we promised. And now we can go back to our important discussions here without him. Anyway, thanks for joining.
Get Bisky on.
Yeah, no, he can't. They played tonight.
yeah, didn't they just play before this?
How? So why can't he?
Um,
Oh, they got the 1-0 dub over the Forge.
fifth.
I'm gonna
shit.
text him.
Text them. Anyways, here I'll I'll remove you before that.
All right.
All right, thanks for joining. Also, Nico's gonna do a little poker. He did a poker stream on this not too long ago. You can check him out. We'll do poker again sometime soon.
Yeah.
And
Trying to win that million.
no, and we get like
quit soccer.
50% of that, I think, because it's all about tactics and marketing strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, all right, Nico, thanks for joining us. Good luck with playoffs, games coming up. Chat soon.
Peace.
See ya.
Take care.
All right, that was good.
All right,
having
so
you.
gambling. Now we can talk about gambling. Oh, Jesus. Davey's got bodied.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you guys are late. I was gonna ask you guys, can you gamble on this game?
I don't know.
Can we? Maybe. Should we? Probably not.
Yeah, that's the question.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, can we? Probably. Should we? Probably not.
Oh, imagine if you hammered Canada today.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's too late now. But if you start at the beginning.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Sorry. You guys are gonna see that.
I hope so.
Here, let me just see what the odds are.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The passion right now is crazy. Even coming from the Canadian side, all the screaming and stuff of the Mexican players.
Imagine too, just
love
like
it.
freezing right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was watching a Secret Base video. They used to be SB Nation. They did something about the rivalry between U.S. and Mexico, primarily Landon Donovan back when he was on the U.S. national team there. But I don't know, man. If Canada has anything to say about it, Canada-Mexico might be the new rivalry in North America.
Landon Donovan, where is he now? I feel like I saw that recently.
He was coaching recently, no?
Oh yeah. I
Somewhere.
think Ben. I don't know
Damn it. I just got the notification on my phone.
What?
Oh, no. Oh, it was offside. Never mind.
Wait, what's the notification you got?
It said 2-1 Mexico. Or Mexico scored.
Oh really? Let me update these graphics then while I still can.
No. I got disallowed.
Really? I didn't even see it go in.
Yeah, it looks like Landon Donovan is the manager, co-founder, and vice president of soccer operations for the USL Championship side, San Diego.
I knew that. I think.
Okay. Now I get why you heard. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm looking for the odds, but I don't know if you can actually bet on international soccer unless I'm wrong.
You should be able to. I mean, European soccer definitely. I don't know if there has to be a market for this.
Well, Sports Interaction, you think it would be them?
You'd think, right?
Live betting. That's what it probably is. Soccer. Oh, you can bet on it live.
Not bad, not bad.
Wow, you can bet even next goal.
If they have a bet for hometown of the next goal scorer, just bet Brampton.
See, I feel like the first time I went on this at the beginning of the year, maybe because the Canadian laws aren't there yet, but I feel like at least in hockey, you were able to bet. You were able to bet like who you think was going to score that game.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that might be. Is that more of a pregame thing? Maybe it's not appearing because the game's already started.
No, because the other day.
Speaking of hometown talent, Johnny David's coming on.
Oh yeah, they've been hiding him on the bench.
Who?
Johnny David.
Oh, he's not on?
No, he didn't start. Kyle started over him.
But I know David's definitely not had the best
season.
Best domestic record. I know, or no, international. Sorry, domestically he's been great for Lille, but just something he's got.
Renato Sanchez, no, last year for Portugal.
Yeah, same thing. I don't know. I just know that David's hasn't done or he's probably been underwhelming, I guess, from what people expected for him playing for Canada.
Pardon?
Yeah, he did score that. Yeah, he did score a couple goals, which is good. I know that, so that's probably going to help the confidence a bit.
Oh, he's coming. Oh, are you guys ahead of me now?
No.
How did you know he was coming on?
We saw him right before they took that corner kick.
Oh, you saw him warming up?
Yeah. He was handing his
his penny?
Yeah.
How's his leg cut? But yeah.
That's
to be honest, these streams are doing pretty well. We've always had at least 4, and considering it's our first stream, we don't have a huge audience on YouTube or Twitch. Like they're growing. It's pretty good considering what we've been going for over an hour now.
Yeah.
Like, people get a little interest of, who we are, what whale marketing is, and it just kind of proves how agile we are, right? Where you can kind of go about it. Where it's, hey, you have an idea similar to the NFTs or, AJ, when you come up with a graphic or any sort of thing like that, we actually get things moving.
Johnny David's played 23 games for Canada and scored 18 goals.
Yeah, I've seen that. His stats are nuts. Wait, Harold, he's been done well internationally.
Recently he hasn't scored as
Recently
much.
He's been on a slump or something. I don't numbers wise it's definitely been great, but just underwhelming for his standards, that's for sure.
I mean, after playing in the Champions League and playing in the Europa League and then winning the league against like PSG, against teams like Marseille, against Lyon.
We weren't used to international stars playing a lot of games in Europe, but now we got to get used to that.
Yeah.
Shout out Kyle Larin. What class. What a game.
He's a legend.
How old is he?
Born in 95, I think. So 25?
Kyle Larin? I swear he's older than that.
He's 26.
Oh, okay. I know he's been around for a while. Was he playing for Seattle at one point? Why do I have a feeling?
Orlando City, no? I think it was Orlando.
Somewhere in the MLS, I know that.
Who?
Kyle Larin. I think he was the first overall pick of the MLS draft.
Where's he play now?
Besiktas, Turkey.
Yeah, I know all the Portuguese guys were going there.
With Atiba Hutchison.
Oh, they're getting a little rough now.
Oh, yeah.
Of course they are.
They're losing to
football,
Canada.
baby.
Yeah, like Quaresma, Earl Muriel.
Yeah.
Who else went there? I feel like a bunch of Portuguese players went there. Didn't Xavi go there? Pepe didn't go there.
Yeah, Pepe played for 2 years. 2016, 2017, after he left Madrid, he went to Besiktas and went to Porto.
I thought he went straight to Porto.
No, he played a year at Besiktas. When he had hair. Somehow he grew hair at Besiktas.
To be honest, these streams, I'm just like thinking back now. These streams, like I've seen other platforms kind of do this. And as we kind of grow an audience, right? This would make sense even in regards to like either getting, sponsor on this or even just what is it? Like thinking about the amount of times we talked about shawarma today. If we were a shawarma company, this would have been the perfect live stream to plug.
Oh, for sure, man. I've been getting hungry since we've been talking about shawarma. So
eating shawarma. Maybe we could even do like a shawarma tasting competition as we get that, contest as we're eating. That's a little entertaining because that's a big thing too now. I think people our age groups I guess maybe the way it's been, and I think COVID, even just the way we use our phones now. Um, oh, oh, everyone.
Between shawarma mukbangs and Brampton man succeeding, you're describing heaven for me, Chris.
Well, that's what I mean. I think people now, everyone always like watches something when they eat. No,
Literally everyone, I think.
Yeah, I think once I started going to university, I can't really eat without watching something.
And that's the thing, and that's what I was thinking in regards to like podcasts, and that's why I wanted the route to be on video, is it almost feels like you're a part of the conversation, right? Or like, I live alone. I don't mind it. I actually really enjoy it. I was talking to AJ about that beforehand, but like, if you're someone who isn't about it, 'cause I've talked to people who are like, oh, I could never. Maybe if you want to watch this game, you're like, oh, kind of watching sports alone isn't for me. Watching a live stream like this, maybe while you're also hear us talking about we dabble with the marketing here and there, but I'm not gonna force that for 2 hours, right? Because we are real people and it's 10 p.m. at night. I haven't been doing that all day, but yeah, no, I think it's pretty interesting. Even in regards to like sports betting, that's a huge thing that we're saying that's like around now. Obviously, we're not the biggest gamblers in the world, or at least not yet. Even things about like, hey, who do you think the next goal, or which team do you think is going to score the next goal? That's something you can do like live betting, right? Where people can be like, oh yeah, like let's do that, or kind of get involved in that aspect.
So, yeah, I think that's the whole thing with like engage. It's just trying to be engaged and be a part of it and stuff. COVID's definitely taught us, there's so many ways to get connected and all that good stuff. And I'm the same. Like if I'm like doing like chores or something, I like to listen to something or be involved with something. And watching sports, I used to watch sports alone all the time, but now like you're right, it is kind of hard. Whether it's like if I'm watching, I'll like hop on a call with the boys, or if I'm not watching, I'll still hop in their call while they're talking about it and stuff. And even if I'm not paying attention, just having them being like give me updates and stuff while we're on call has been a better way for me to consume sports. And then if I'm alone and I'm trying to watch sports, like I'll definitely get sidetracked or something, and then like I'll be on my phone for most of it, or I'll open up a different tab for something, read an article, or do something else on the side while the sports game is being played on in the background, which it's an interesting trend for the sports industry to pick up on and realize that, like at this point, or not at this point, but a lot of times the product on the field is just secondary to what people are really there for, which is the experience of, togetherness, being there with friends, family, just like the atmosphere and the vibes that you can't get anywhere else.
Oh, 100%. Because even if you think about it, what is it? I don't know, like just kind of starting off with like, let's say we're talking about live streaming. Live streaming is growing so much because when people, live stream on Instagram or different platforms, people like these platforms want to encourage it. So you get notified for it, right? Whether it's on Instagram, you actually get that banner, or if it's on YouTube, when you go on YouTube and you're subscribed to someone, that's kind of like the first video that shows, right? So it makes a lot of sense where, I don't know, it's not that sports are getting more boring, but maybe just people, the way they socialize now and they kind of interact. We're social beings, and maybe because we're not as able to because of the pandemic, it makes sense why it's kind of on the rise, or maybe because we are on our phone so much now. You try to find different ways to socialize, right? So it makes sense where maybe when you're watching a game home alone now, rather than being like, oh, it's my piece, you're like, oh, I'm used to having all this piece. I'd like to have a little action with me.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like I don't know. It's like the on-demand stuff too, right? Like people just want to be able to do things when they want. So like if sports is coming on like at 7 p.m. at night, and obviously it's live, so there's still gonna be an audience for that. But trends will show that people will just be like, like I don't want to watch this game now. And so if they don't want to watch it now, they'll just be fine with content with watching the highlights, or they'll watch the next game whenever they're in the mood to watch it. So as that changes, people's needs, desires, and all that stuff change. But it's very interesting how things are changing and stuff. I don't know, AJ, what do you think?
I mean, I think COVID's definitely had like a massive impact on it. Like people got tired of just sitting at home, but then when sports came back, it became really big. I think the whole dynamic of how people like watch sports and like, interact with sporting world in general completely changed. And I think that's why I think I read a report saying like how much money DAZN made during COVID, because people were just like, people were literally buying DAZN just to go and watch highlights of old games. I think like a setting like this is good because you're getting like a bit of both. You're getting the socialization that people have been missing, but then also you kind of have that piece of introvertedness that you'd have when you were in COVID.
Yeah. No, it makes a lot of sense. It's just, I don't know. It's interesting to think about, and that makes sense what you're saying in regards to like the zone where they actually allow you to go back and watch it. Because I don't know about you guys, and maybe this is just a me thing. So I'm a huge Senators and Patriots fan, and like I usually like Senators. I don't miss. Obviously, it's on Ottawa, so I'm much more in tune. Sundays, I have to like do things around my apartment. So sometimes I have to be doing things when I'm watching the game. But I have a hard time watching the full like 12-minute highlights that the NFL puts out because I find it's too long. And sometimes they're showing me some absolutely useless things that like I wouldn't find that big of a deal, right? So it's hard to kind of get involved in that, right? So I see what you guys are saying. I don't know if you guys feel the same way about the highlights.
Sometimes I'll be in the mood where like I want to watch the full highlights stuff, like NHL stuff. Like I'll be like, this 8-minute one is fine, but it's always an idea that's good in theory, and then when I get into it, I'm just like, damn, like this is a long 8 minutes that we're looking at here. Even though I want to watch the whole game, so if I watch like a 2-minute highlight tape, I won't be satisfied, but at least I'll watch it and like pay attention to the whole thing. And then when you get to the 8-minute one, it's like, this is exactly what I was looking for, but I don't like it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, with what 8 minutes left, obviously there's gonna be some additional time. That's a veteran move right there by Jonathan David, going down, killing some time.
Clock management.
That's what it is. Maybe we can kind of just finish this off with maybe discussing, hey, what should we talk about this week on the White Whale Marketing Podcast and write about in the Sport Marketeer? Obviously, I think this game has to be one aspect.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this. There's so many things that we could talk about just from this game alone, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we just kind of dedicate it to this, right? Especially, I don't want to jinx it, so I'm gonna knock on wood here. But depending on the result of this game, maybe we just
a little old Canada pod,
huh?
A little old Canada pod.
Little old Canada, right? Where maybe we kind of just go different aspects of, how does this impact, future soccer players? How does this impact, teams or leagues, right? Or even just kind of impact, even kind of go into like companies, right? That's why I wanted to see if I could get a guest from like Adidas or Nike on just to talk about, hey, like what impacts does a game like this have, right? Where, it's a huge deal, right? In Canadian sports history.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, something I saw in the headlines today actually was we were talking about this at work, but the Penguins might be on sale, and Fenway Sports might pop in there. So that's the Boston Red Sox, that's Liverpool, and now that's the Pittsburgh Penguins? ?
No, I think it finalized. No, I think I got a notification before the stream. It's
finalized.
I think Lemieux stays, and the other one, I think Burnkel or however you say his name, he's out.
Oh, well. Geez, I wonder if LeBron has a stake in that too now, because I know he has stakes in Liverpool through Fenway Sports Group.
He's a partner, no? Or he's like he's invested in Fenway?
He's definitely been growing. Like obviously, like his stake in the organization has grown a lot more, I think, especially as LeBron continues to grow. But yeah, I think him and Rich Paul was like Rich Paul is definitely like the architect behind bringing LeBron into that Fenway Sports Group stuff. But
yeah, well, speaking of Rich Paul, shout out to Adele.
Shout out Adele.
Shout out Adele, man! I can't wait for the album.
Adele's like what a singer that is, right?
Bro,
I can't wait for the album. Oh well, I know. On the topic of Canada, and obviously they're wearing black right now. But did you guys listen to Red, Taylor's version?
Is that her new album? Is that what it's called, Red?
Isn't it just all Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, it's her 2012 album that was initially called Red. But quick backstory here for all you non-Swifties. But she had some disagreements with her agent Scooter Braun. And since he has a stake and owns some rights and has a lot of control over Taylor's music that she released when she was a part of his label, she's actually been re-recording and re-releasing her own version of the albums again. So for
didn't she re-record it?
Really smart.
She changed some of the words too, didn't she?
Oh yeah, so some she completely just re-recorded and posted, like some of the hits, like We Are Never Getting Back Together. What's another?
What a song!
Yeah, that's a banger right there for sure. And some of the other big ones that are on that album. But for example, All Too Well, which is known by most, I guess, mainstream hardcore Taylor Swift fans as her best song, which is about her relationship with Jake Gyllenhaal. She had a 10-minute version initially that the producing company initially cut down. And so she released a 10-minute version like that originally was recorded way back in 2012.
Wait,
The
is
whole
this
thing.
like a recent relationship, Jake Gyllenhaal? Or is
No,
No, this is
2011, wasn't it?
this is 2011, 2012. Like she just like literally like some of the trauma was unearthed, I guess, and stuff, but she created a whole mini short film out of it. She released a 10-minute version. Like yeah, it hasn't been a good weekend for Jake Gyllenhaal and his
Not
fans.
at all.
What do you do? Do you know?
Apparently gaslighted
He
or
did her
something?
wrong. He did her dirty, man.
Didn't show up to her birthday party or something.
No way.
Her like 21st
Watch the short
birthday?
film, man.
Yeah, it was like her 21st birthday and just didn't show up.
Bro, put that in the channel. I'll watch it. I don't know what you're talking about in regards to a short film. What is this?
The All Too Well short film. All right, I'll send it.
Rawls big Swiftie.
You know, we're gonna have
Big
to
Swiftie.
have another stream.
I have some
Swiftie.
Swiftie fans that have gotten me more into it and stuff. I've always loved her music. Just never. I'm not a huge fan, but the people at
Her
work,
music
the people.
top-notch. What's that
Yeah, the
song?
peop-
That's like what's that movie? She's in like the music video, and then she's in her bedroom writing like the notes to her neighbor.
Oh, You Belong with Me.
You belong.
That's
with
a
me,
great
isn't it?
song.
Of course.
AJ, don't you have a girlfriend? Oh,
I do.
shouldn't you know this?
She does.
You don't?
There's a song that's like, what's it called? It was like "Don't Ever Break My Heart" or some shit like that. And it was like there's everything going on TikTok right now saying like people that have been in happy relationships for like a year plus and they're still singing this song. It's like when Olivia Rodrigo was big as well. Everyone that was in a relationship and they're still singing songs about breakups and stuff. I'm like, wow, okay.
It's that sad boy energy. That's never
Yeah,
gonna go
literally.
away.
Love
I
sad boy
work out to
energy.
sad music. Wow, Jonathan David's out. Oh, Davies
Out of
just
what?
got taken out.
Oh, subbed out. Got you. Yeah, I sent the link to the short. It's actually 15 minutes long, but more 12 minutes with credits and stuff.
This is a music
Wow.
video?
It's a short
It's a
film,
short
not even a
film.
music video. It's got scenes in the middle of the song.
So I hate that. I don't know about you guys. Like Drake, I think has some. I think Justin Timberlake back in the day has those. I hated that.
So what you're saying now is now that we've had a Canada listening party, we're gonna have to or watching party, we're gonna have a Taylor Swift album listening party.
Hey, we are a marketing company, right? So who knows?
That's true.
We'll need to bring on some real Taylor Swift experts, man. I cannot sit here and claim to be the even if I am the most Taylor Swift proficient in this chat. That is a really sad look for the Taylor Swift fans.
No, I think that's, to be honest, why not? Like we're what? White Whale Marketing. It's White Whale Marketing, and it is defined as a sports marketing company, but maybe it's a sports marketing company, right? Maybe those three different sectors. But
Oh, they brought in Jonathan Osorio for Davies. Shout out another Brampton lad right there.
is he actually?
Yes,
Well,
sir.
we got all
Jonathan
these-
Osorio got his
all these
autograph
soccer-
once.
you
We're
got
gonna
all
start
these
needing
soccer
some
hookups,
connections
man.
here.
Yeah, you got all these soccer hookups. Now we need some Brampton Swifties.
Hey, what do you think these guys are listening to?
When they go into the well, I know Drake wants to meet the team and stuff, so they'll probably be blasting some Drake.
Oh, he already did, no?
He met Dave. I don't know if he met the whole team. He met Davies for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was after it was either the Costa Rica game or the game before. They were like thing. They were all they all fangirled because Drake was texting Davies like while they were in the locker room.
Did Mexico score?
Oh,
I'm gonna take that as a no.
little rough stuff. Little Canadian soccer. I like it.
All right. I can't tell if Chris changed the channel and is watching a hockey game or not, but
No. I said Canadian soccer. Watch, you're gonna see this.
As long as no one gets a card before next game, I'm okay with it.
Who do we
Watch
play
it.
next?
Wait, is this goal? Sorry, I'm not gonna say it.
I know we played the United States near the end of January. Is that our next game?
I don't know. Maybe.
That might be it. Because I know they're off until this is the last game of the calendar year.
Could be.
Tell me when you guys are caught up. Once you're caught up, I'll change something. Tell me when you see what I was reacting to.
That's stream lagged. That's good.
Our stream lag?
Let's see.
Mine
Oh.
did.
Oh, yep. I see what you're reacting to. Yep, I see it. Yep. You can change it.
Changing
Yeah,
it.
Mexico.
And
I got the notification. So sorry.
Oh, damn. This guy ran. Oh, you got cheeky trying to run with the ball.
you saw that, eh?
That ref is so aggressive, man. He's been really aggressive all game.
The ref loves
Literally
being a bit aggressive.
Just screaming at the boys. Hopefully it's too little too late. That was a nice play. It was actually a nice goal. I can't complain.
That's
Should
a
have
good
probably
goal.
defended that better.
It's a good goal. Left back should have, midfielder should have tracked the run, and then no one followed the midfielder
Yeah,
coming in.
Buchanan was kind of just in no man's land there.
They're probably freezing by now, though. Look at the
they're
net.
not.
Look at the ice balls in the net.
Ooh, they are getting aggressive with him.
Oh, 5 minutes of extra time.
Oh no.
Well, that's
We don't
plenty
like
of time
that.
for us to score.
I think they're not going to try and score in this 5 minutes.
Oh. Oh. Fun fact. Did you know the sport that gets the most concussions?
Probably soccer or boxing.
Women's soccer.
Really?
Yeah, they don't know how to head a ball. I mean, like
Oh,
I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like I've
You-
just from personal experience.
no, that's not what it is. That's not the reasoning. It's like a
How?
study. There's a study on this.
Never mind. I stand corrected. I apologize to all women's soccer players.
It's not that they don't know how. Like, that's AJ. you
Yeah,
just
that's
didn't
me.
word it correctly. But no, it's in regards to, like, I think the makeup of their skull, I think is believed to be a little
But yeah,
softer.
maybe their brain or their bones.
Well,
and
that's
their
what it is. So
skull.
it rattles more, right? And it gets more affected. Actually, I'm not that scientific, but I know that's what the reasoning is, like something along those lines. And because of that, obviously, there's a lot of like heading in soccer, and the ball comes at a. Oh, what a save! On the goal line. Sorry. Oh wow! No. Wow.
I really need to start paying. I need to start paying for high quality sports.
It's only $20. It's Bell. I think it's $20.
This game's on One Soccer. I should have purchased the stream, honestly.
It's on Sportsnet.
Oh, okay. No, I'm watching the One Soccer stream, I think.
One Soccer's
Oh,
alright.
come on. Let's calm down with the fouls here, Mexico. Let's go. This is not good.
Wait, what are you guys seeing now? Did you see that save yet?
Not yet. No, I'm going. The corner kick's just about to happen. Atiba shouting at the team, telling them to buckle down. That's my guy.
We love Atiba.
Love Atiba. I think this is today marks some. He took over most caps Canadian player as of today, right?
Who?
Atiba.
Atiba. Oh, save!
What a save.
Oh,
Wow.
Even that other ball back in. Oh my god.
You know what's
Jesus.
bad?
oh my god! Oh my god! Get that out of here!
Yeah, right?
I'm gonna have to start paying attention more. Like, obviously, I'm Canadian through and through. Well, I'm Portuguese through and through, but like I'm Canadian, born and raised. But other than the big players, I don't know that many Canadian soccer players. Whereas the Portuguese team, I know like the whole reserve team and all that.
I'll be completely honest. I have to give a shout out to my boys, my roommates from Western and stuff. These guys were the ones that got me into this and taught me all about it. And
When?
continue. Literally just throughout university and stuff. And even in group chats, when we talk right now, I always ask them questions. They introduced me to Liam Miller. Like all these names. AJ's just laughing because he knows these names by heart and stuff. I'm learning so much about these guys
Oh
on a
wait, you
daily
were
basis.
introduced to them?
No, I was introduced to the existence of Liam Miller.
Oh,
He's like Canada's next like great young talent or something along those lines.
how old is he?
It's a good question. I didn't ask them that. Probably should have.
Wow, they're just showing this.
Learned about Schaffelberg a couple weeks ago too. The TFC guy right there.
CPL.
I'm sorry.
The CPL is going to be good for like young Canadian development.
Oh yeah, and just for fans of the game and stuff, right? Like even like because at the end of the day, like kids growing up are gonna have more soccer to watch. even if they're not the ones that go pro, they just keep a better eye on the league and stuff, and that's how fandoms are born.
Yeah, no.
Schaffelberg's from Halifax and is the best friends with like 5 guys on the St. FX team.
He was.
Oh shit! Respect.
He grew up playing soccer with all the guys in like university in Nova Scotia. So like everyone, like guys on like Dow, guys at X, guys at like Acadia, they all grew up and played soccer with him.
No way. Where is he now?
TFC.
First team. Legend. John Herdman, you're the guy. Raul Jimenez, you're a Wolves fraud.
Wolves fraud? I had him in fantasy a couple years ago. He was great.
Back then, bro. Back then.
I mean, didn't he just have he had some crazy surgery recently, no?
Like he cracked his skull open.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, she's getting rough.
How's this game not over yet?
Well, this Mexico guy's upset. You kind of love to see it, but you also hate to see it.
How did they go to 7 minutes extra time? That's my question.
When
Is
did
it
they go
because the goal was scored?
Maybe.
I feel like they're just gonna end up ending the game early because now it's getting out of hand.
They're at 97 minutes right now.
Yep. Also,
Love
AJ, you're
Tasia.
on now.
I'm not ahead of you. I have a thing called Sofa Score, and it shows you like all of the live updates. Like they literally did it like before I even get notifications from like the zone.
So wait, so how do they like? Now it's already 7 minutes, so they're in the A. What time is it? It's only 11. It's not bad.
Midnight here.
Whoa. Let's not mess with Tajon there. That's Club Brugge legend right there.
That's the game. Jeez.
Oh. Yellow card.
Book him.
Calls the game too. Wow. So Canada's in first. A little tussle? A little tussle in the game. That's Canadian right there. I love it. Do you guys see this?
I'm about to see it, man. These have been bickering all like. Pretty sure most of the stoppage time has been either Mexico scoring or just bickering.
Oh, go back to it. Where did they switch it? Even the coach is getting into it?
Because these Mexican,
I mean,
some of these Mexican guys like Hector Herrera does not like losing to Canada. He thinks he's like top of the game because he plays for Atletico.
Who?
Man. Hector Herrera.
oh yeah, the bench guys are getting into it too now. Let's calm down there.
God, look at this.
Oh, he just runs into his.
Whoa! No!
Can't be doing that. John Herdman's over there screaming. Books
As
in.
he should be.
Yeah, just called it. Class. Go on. Have a little tussle after the full-time whistle. John Herdman, you legend.
Ah, Cavallini.
Look at Davies just dancing in the corner. I love it.
Oh, they are having a little tussle.
Oh, it's
Alright,
hitting
that's
him.
it.
To be honest, it's the Mexican guys that keep coming at it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. The tweet's going out. Brampton 2, Mexico 1. Final score.
This one little area is better than your whole country. Damn.
The one little area helps make the whole country better. That's what it is, man. I mean, at the end of the day, they go out and they rep the country. They're not repping the city. As long as the country remembers the city they came from. Brampton slander will not be tolerated. That's all I mean. That's all I'm
They're
here
going
for.
in the snow. Are they nuts?
Yes. No, they're not nuts. They're Canadian.
Yeah,
They're,
not wrong.
they're immune to cold. Oh, Tajon's getting into it.
Oh my god.
Gosh. Shout out to the bench mob just coming in and being like, yeah, you know what? We'll take the yellows if needed. Oh man, what a moment, man! It'd be so sick to be in the stands right now.
Yeah.
Freezing, yes, but like,
Ooh, they're still getting at it. Damn.
Oh, you guys are behind. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm glad we did this live stream. It's a good thing to capture. It's probably one of the biggest wins in like Canadian history, no?
Boyan really telling every player to get into the dressing room. What a guy.
Yeah, literally, he's being a legend, telling everyone to get out of here.
He's pushing them a little hard though, no?
Yeah, because he doesn't want to get anyone booked.
Yeah.
So they're missing
He's
it.
also just he's emotionally charged up right now.
Oh,
Look at Davies now with the Canadian flag. I love it.
yeah, celebrate with the fans, then go back into the locker room.
Yes.
Legends.
Let the fans do the shouting. Let the fans do the shouting.
Oh, yeah. You guys are so far behind.
Vittoria literally just picked up the snow. That's all he did.
That's all we just saw, yeah.
Yeah.
How come only that one section has flags? It looks like everyone in that section. Oh, look. You got a drum.
Who did?
Laren.
He got a drum.
Oh man. Canada saw. Oh, that's a huge flag. The soccer supporters flag, the Voyageurs one.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Is this one soccer I'm watching?
Yeah, that's the one soccer.
Yeah,
feed.
that TPL promo on it. This is one soccer.
Shout out One Soccer. I wish One Soccer was a bit more. I wish I had a bit more to offer. It'd be worth a bit more to invest in the full year stream and stuff. I know my buddies have been talking about it as well, just purchasing the year subscription.
Yeah. Yeah, like to be honest, CPL soccer is like I really like. I think the service, like I'm not gonna hate on one soccer is good and it's a good thing to have in Canada. But there's definitely times that I've noticed, like watching the games, that the facts that were used were incorrect.
Really?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, but hey, everyone has those issues. Yeah, I even watch TSN and watching like Senators games, and there's issues. But yeah, you know what? Here in the corner, here you're watching the game now. It's promoting the what is it? Semifinal for the CPL. Little Cavalry, little Pacific. Our boy Ben Fisk is in that game, so check it out. But yeah.
Ben Fisk with the dub today too. Nice 1-0 victory over Forge FC to end off his season.
Yeah. He didn't play today actually. Like the starters didn't play.
Oh, makes sense. Oh, so Novak's not a typical starter. I thought Novak typically started.
Oh, I think most of the starters. Like I don't know if the whole, but like
makes sense. Yeah, the playoffs should be interesting for the CPL.
Oh, for sure. Like Pacific, and it's too bad that Cavalry and Pacific are competing already in the semifinal. So that's a pretty big matchup. That's like the top two teams the whole season. But
it's pretty cool how regionally it plays out though. You got the West and the East there, Forge and York.
Yeah. They know it'd be cool, and I'll have to like see if I can. Oh, I guess Cavalry, bro. They're at home now for the rest of it. I guess because they have because they finished at the top of the table. They even won today too, right? Which is nuts.
Yep.
So maybe I'll have to trek out to Calgary, see if I can do some meetings at the same time on the West Coast, and see especially if York plays Calgary.
Oh, that would be insane. I'd have to find a way to.
You're close enough.
Yeah, it won't be too expensive. I'll have to find as long as I can get the time. We'll head over to Calgary.
Oh yeah, I wonder when it is. You know what? Let me Google that right now. AJ, maybe that's our little thing right there.
It'll have to be,
And that's the last thing. To be honest, we had like 6 lives still, which if someone's listening, like that's not too many. That's actually like decent amount for.
Oh, is it going to be on November 27th or 28th?
I'm just googling it now. Also, Haral, I haven't gotten that in the chat yet. Your little short story.
Oh, my bad. The film?
What did you send it on?
I sent it on WhatsApp. That's on me though.
That's fine. That's what I'll watch it on. Okay, so the final schedule for the CPL. A little promo here for the CPL. Shout out Nico and Ben. Nico was on the stream today. Ben played. York versus Forge. Wanderers. Oh, this is the final week. I don't want the final schedule. I want the. It's interesting how difficult it is sometimes to find.
Yeah, I know. I have a picture of the press release that DCPL sent out on
October 4th?
October. Yeah, October 4th.
Okay, what is it?
So yeah, the playoffs are this weekend, 20th and 21st, and then the 2021 final is going to be November 27th or 28th.
Or
It's one or the other. Well, it says that weekend, so I don't know if it's on the Saturday or the Sunday.
that's fair. Oh, Adrian, are you in exams then?
When is it again?
27, 28?
Yeah, I will be. No. I'll be.
Your exams are in December. Last week of school is like December 4th.
Yeah, but I'll be like that's when we have like our consulting like finals and stuff. Like we have like presentations and shit to the board.
Fair. Well, I do not miss that stuff.
Yeah, no. And we have our X-ring ceremony like a few days after that.
Sounds good. We'll figure things out.
Sounds good.
Regardless, we'll chat soon. Stay tuned for the White Whale Marketing Podcast. Same formats: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. You can subscribe to us here at White Whale Marketing on all platforms. We'll probably have a large discussion about maybe we'll dedicate it to Canada, but then maybe we'll briefly touch on topics, maybe verbally, and not have it in the newsletter regarding the sale of the Penguins, or maybe we just have a major topic be Canada. And we talk about the sale of the Penguins and something else, and kind of leave people with the information for this week. But look, 2 hours, 11 minutes. This is our best stream so far, and it's our longest one by far, where we don't necessarily have anything planned with gaming or even just podcasting. So that's always good to see. But anything that you guys like to share before we get off?
And that's it for me, boys.
It's a good day to be a Canadian.
Decent, not bad. Not bad to be a Brampton boy either.
It never is.
It never is. It never is. It never is. Yeah. I love it. Anyways, so that's it for our stream. Thanks for watching. And little update. Canada won 2-1 versus Mexico full time. That's the stream.
Good night, boys.